Check, check. We see y'all up there. Black excellence is here. MLK Day. Just want to let y'all know on behalf of us and the ancestors, we out here to fight for our reparations. HR 40. We want to push that bill to the front. There's so many issues that come in and out of these state lines, and they never want to talk about reparations. And the reason they're not doing that is because it's not an issue to them. Reparations affects everybody who looks like me. Our ancestors fought and died over 400 years, and we were the only ones not to claim our reparations. Virginia is the birthplace of slavery. Virginia is the birthplace of the Confederacy. And so this is where it should happen.
First of all, you don't get to speak for me. I don't want reparations. I don't need a handout. And don't nobody owe y'all a damn thing. While y'all marching around begging for money, you need to be marching around looking for a job. You need to be marching around looking for a job. Walking around demanding money from white people. Go walk around and go ask somebody for a job. Talking about, well, you want to know something here, okay? Listen to yourself. You said our ancestors fought and died over 400 years ago. That means you didn't do a damn thing because you were not around 400 years ago. So don't nobody owe you anything. They don't owe you nothing, nada. Nada. Not a damn thing. This just don't make no sense. People feel like they are just so... People think they are entitled. Insane. Before I continue talking about these fools, today's video is sponsored by Noble Gold. And no, Noble Gold is not giving out reparations. Okay? But they can help you protect your money. They can help you protect your money from these fools because they evidently want your money. But they can help you protect your money and back it with real physical silver and gold. Okay? Don't give it to these people who are begging for reparations because they don't need a damn thing. Give Noble Gold a call at 1-877-646-5347. Or click the link in this video description. Now back to these fools right here. I am so sick of people feeling like they are entitled to everything when they haven't worked for anything at all. Martin Luther King didn't even ask for reparations. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask for handouts. He didn't ask the government for white people to give up their money and give it to black people. He didn't ask for that. Martin Luther King wanted opportunities. Martin Luther King wanted black people to be able to work the same jobs as a white person. That's all he wanted. He didn't ask for handouts. But these ghetto fools right here, they don't want to work. They don't want to get a job. They just want somebody to give them everything, which is absolutely insane. And all this is doing is separating people and dividing people. Slavery ended over 400 years ago. Nobody living today was a slave. Nobody living today owns slaves. Get over it. You don't have to forget it, but get over it. It's time to move on. Okay? People like this are out to divide all of us. They want to divide black and white people. Imagine white people walking around with guns demanding money from black people. Yeah. It'd be all over the news.
How much money should black Californians receive after centuries of mistreatment? Today, economists told the state's reparations task force the number could top $800 billion. That's 2.5 times California's annual budget. And they say those calculations don't cover everything.
CBS 13's Shante Passmore is getting answers on the other disparities the task force says need to be addressed.
I want to talk about the most significant harm, and that is they took away who we are.
Can America make atonement for its dark history of slavery and the mistreatment of black people fighting for freedom?
I was born in the cotton field. I was raised in the cotton fields.
80-year-old Bishop Henry Williams lived in the South. Now living in California, he knows he's only a few generations away from when his great-grandfather was enslaved.
Please go ahead. You have 2 minutes, and please speak into the mic.
The California Reparations Task Force met with economists to discuss payments, but what determines how much money should eligible Black Californians get? So far, the experts say they examined health harms, housing discrimination, and incarceration rates and overpolicing. An AP article reports it could cost the state $800 billion for payouts. However, a task force spokesperson refuted those claims, saying no dollar figure has been presented yet.
Well, reparations, when it comes to my mind, I think of the term repair. It's the operable term in reparations.
For the task force, restitution is part of reparations. It is not reparations.
We're just talking about Racial Justice Act and how that could totally turn around the criminal justice system. And it may not have any financial implications, but it could have a dramatic implications on how many African Americans are ended up in the over-incarceration of Black people in the criminal justice system.
Once the task force submits its final report, do you think that state lawmakers have an appetite to look at some of the harms, to even look at some of the financial compensation recommendations?
Right now, even now, elected officials and legislators in the Senate and the Assembly are anxious to